Yo, what up? We live. Make sure that audio's good first off. We're not going to stream too long. I'm tired. Tired already, man. Hope you guys doing well. Okay, it looks good. Looks good to me. Alrighty, we're back. We're going to focus on Miss Mackenzie Dern. Now, I see she took the post down. She over here fighting for her life. That's how I'll be fighting against you guys on the comments. This ain't easy, bro. I'll be fighting in the comments, fighting on the stream, chat. What's up, Sarah? Sarah was sending me some stuff too. Thank you, Sarah. We're gonna cover that. We're gonna cover Gordon, and I think that's gonna be it. We're gonna keep it chill today. As far as I know, who else is reporting on this? Anybody else reporting on this? Anybody else care about this stuff? So I saw that I was looking for this on Facebook. She turned that post off. So you guys know Mackenzie got CTE. So why are you listening to her in the first place? She got CTE. Why are you listening to her? You know better. Don't be listening to that girl. But yeah, we're gonna see what she was saying and see what some of the comments were. Sarah did send me. Thank you, Sarah. She did send me some stuff. So we can find. Listen, internet. Remember, everybody be taking screenshots. So I remember somebody said they were screenshotting the live stream one day. They said, who was that? Was that Perfecto? We're just going to get into it, man, because I am tired. Don't want to waste any time. She took them comments down. What? Now, I plead the fifth usually, but I'll ban some people on here. You guys see the people I get to deal with. I had to ban them. These people be going crazy on me and think I'm going to sit here and listen to I'm going to put that over there. Does that look better? Yeah, they think I'm going to listen to them. So I've got Mackenzie Dern here. I think we got some comments. But this was the original post that she she took that thing down. So that just shows you social media will jump on you. You know, they love you for a second. You say the wrong thing, they jump on you. She says, these two always play a part in my camps since my jiu-jitsu days until now in MMA. Whether we are close or far away, they are always here for me. Thank you for everything, family. Love you guys. To Andre and Angelica. So, Mackenzie does her camps there, and, she's trained there. Probably could have just left that in the drafts, right? We need a T-shirt for that. Could have left that in the drafts and been safe. We need that because that's real. I'm writing my notes down. See, if more of you people will leave things in the drafts, you'll be okay. What's up, Quantum? She need a handler. These people need a manager or something. So that was the post, and I think that post is gone. That post is gone. That post is she deleted that thing. But let's go to Reddit and see some of the comments they had for us. If you guys can't see, we'll zoom in. We got some old heads over here. Top notch reading room. Being good at jiu-jitsu and being absolutely terrible at PR is a match made in heaven. Well, look at Mr. Gordon Ryan. We're going to talk about Gordon in a little bit later. But most of these guys, they need to just get off the social media. And you can say that about me too. Stevie Wonder-esque room reading, Joe. She's like the Michael Jordan of room reading. Are you sure she graduated from high school in 84th ranked Arizona? Well, Mackenzie Dern, she don't know which language to respond in, so she be switching up her accent and everything. She always came across as a bit less educated. I'm making things a little bit more readable. I'm not convinced she's good at reading anything. English isn't her first language. Must have gotten lost in translation. My hourly reminder that being world class at BJJ really only guarantees that you're good at BJJ. He didn't abuse me, so it's all good. She knows that at her age, she's safe from him. Someone says, I expect nothing and I am still disappointed. Let's see. Says it helps if you read that post in Dern's fake Brazilian accent in your head. Nothing about what she said. We'll get to it. Sarah sent me some pictures, not videos. Pause on me. Sorry, Sarah. Not to put things the wrong way, but she sent me some screenshots. Actually, I'm gonna pull them up in a little bit. Was that from Facebook, Sarah? Or it's from Instagram? Oh, it's from Instagram? Oh, it's from a YouTube video. Oh, it was a YouTube video. You can look at that. That was on the gram? Okay, I'll look for that in a second. Mackenzie Dern once again displaying that she isn't the sharpest tool in the shed. Well, she does MMA. Not saying MMA people can't be smart. Some of them can. Says, didn't she leave her husband because he abused her? Then to show up to support abusers is crazy work. She made her choice. She probably will be crying about cancel culture next. She did talk about the effects of getting punched in the head recently. She also posted last week going to the premiere of Melania Trump movie. Oh well, there you go. As a UFC fighter, probably a wise business move. Mackenzie divorcing her ex-husband for domestic abuse and still choosing to side with abusers is insane. Let's go and see if we can find that post. We got too much going on, man. People can't stay out of trouble, bro. I got one wish: jiu-jitsu people, stay out of trouble. Of course, we're gonna talk about Gordon in a little bit. I don't think we had other stuff we were talking about, but I'm too tired to talk about it. We had Black History going on. Where's my Mackenzie Dern post at? Having trouble finding it. Let's see. I had it somewhere. I think it's under BJJ World or something. Let's see. We're gonna we do research over here. I think we had a Mackenzie. Where's Mackenzie at? Go to her Vegas correspondent Sarah over here with the Sarah over here following, keeping her eyes on. Let me put the eyes for you. She got her eyes on Mackenzie. This Sarah right here. That's Sarah right there. I got her eyes on her. Which one is it? Is it this one? Is it that one, Sarah? It's not that one. The top one. This one? No, it's not that one. This one? No. You guys be looking at me. I'll be jumping all over the wrong place. You said the top one, right? You guys know I don't be doing too good. It wasn't that one, Sarah. That's the one I was on. Was it a different one? Dun dun dun. At the top. Yeah, I'm jumping all over the place. So it's not that. That's from 8 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago. 1 week ago. Top left, this one. Yeah, nothing on that one, Sarah. The ladies champ. Oh, was that one? Says, tell your friend Gabal to stop touching people, bro. Oh, that one. Okay. Ooh, Sarah, Detective Sarah over here. I would never have found that. Thank you, Sarah. I never would have found that. The thing is, people give me directions. They be like, right there, to the left, to the right. I'm like, where? Go up, go down, turn around. Let's see what Sarah's trolling over here. Actually, that's detective work. So let's read what Sarah has been saying to Miss Mackenzie Dern. She says she wants us to believe her abuse story, but not the recounts of teenage girls. Oh, fire. Where's the fire at? The fire's over. Psh. Sarah's over here burning that girl up. Sarah, why are you burning that girl up with logic? You got that girl burning up with logic. Between you and that little snap, you guys stay on their throats. Dang. All right, everybody, don't mess with Sarah. That is true. If you want people to believe you, I think we have that YouTube video. We can find it. You want people to believe you, but you're not believing other girls. Sarah says anything for a bag. That's true. Well, when people sign up for the UFC, you just gotta assume that they're not thinking straight. They ain't thinking straight when they sign up for the UFC. Co-signing abusers when you claim to be a victim is wild. Mackenzie be over here fighting in the comments. Mackenzie over here. She thinks she's striking you back. Come over here, Sarah. She over here trying to verbally jujitsu you. She should have just not said nothing. If she was smarter, she should have never said anything. Now, I learned that lesson after crashing out on trolls, but not to say this is not good work. That's good work. She should have just blocked you. Well, too late. Co-signing? She says, who is co-signing? And if mine is just a claim, what is the difference between any other claim? Like I said, I'm not involved with any of this. You should have stayed. Why did she put herself in there? She going after your wife? OG said he next with Mackenzie Dern. Now, I believe Mackenzie is looking for a father figure for her baby. She said, like I said, I'm not involved in any of this. It's not really good you attack women, especially if you have been through abuse like myself or anyone else. God bless. Okay. Did she not? I told you these people can't read. She over here saying that you need to, it don't make sense. None of these people make sense to me, but I got to be around them. That's the worst part. She said, and you just said claim here. I stand up for women all the time, except for in that case with Atos. She didn't stand up with the women that time. But let me stop. I plead the fifth. I don't know anything about this at all. So yes, you came to my page and talked about my past abuse and attacking me for no reason. Well, you started all this, Miss. I'm about to say Sarah. I'm about to say Sarah Galval. I meant to say Mackenzie. She says, girl, dang, Sarah, she going off on you. Dang, she going off on you. See, that's what I be dealing with. That's what I be dealing with. Except they can see me. I'm talking to hear my voice. She going off. She need to chill out. You know what? Mackenzie probably had to pay that child support that week. So that's why she probably was upset. On Valentine's Day, she had to pay that child support on Valentine's Day. She put the girl into, the other girl? Or what girl? Let me see where we're at. She says, thanks for supporting women while attacking them at the same time. The picture you took down and everyone has screenshots, including me. That's true. Oh, she said, girl. Oh, earlier. She didn't know you were a girl or something? Let me see. Okay, I did see it somewhere, but I can't find it now. Let me continue reading. My friend. Oh, when a Brazilian says my friend, they not really calling you their friend. When a Brazilian says my friend, that's not actually good. That's actually All right, Sarah, don't make sure you don't go to open mat with her anywhere nearby you. My friend, since you take the time to come on my page, no Andre, and attack me for no reason, and talking about my own completely different abuse situation, take the time and scroll through my Instagram. I believe you are talking about a post from 2020 that she reposted. She reposted that picture, didn't she? It was an old picture, but she reposted it. This picture this picture over here, she just reposted that thing 4 hours ago. That picture, she had reposted that. The picture from 2020, but she reposted that. Where was I? I had not posted or involved in anything of this current situation, and it's sad to see you come attack another woman for no specific reason. Maybe just the fact of me being a woman is a reason for you to attack. She over here. She got CTE. Now, I'm not excusing her. I'm just trying to explain what's going on, but I believe it's CTE. Plus being Brazilian. Sorry, Brazilians. She says you're attacking her for just being a woman. I'm not sure, but if you check, you will see whatever post you believe I did. Sarah says, and women that went through abuse like you have. Bro, go tell your friend to stop touching people. Oh, no, Andre. That might be pretty good. Ooh, no, Andre. Now, remember, everybody, Andre Galval can find me. I just want you guys to remember that whenever you make your jokes and stuff, remember Andre Galval can find me. He can send his goons after me. He can send his goons. I don't think we can use that term like that no more. But he can send his dudes after me. Whatever's left of his dudes, I think they might be all gone. He can tell him to send Mackenzie after me. That's who I want to come after me. Send Mackenzie after me, Andre. Let's see. The post from 2020. The caption. Oh, Train Angry jumped on her too. The caption is from the same from 2020. Well, you know what you did with that. Why she think we stupid? Why these people? I just want to remind you, these people think you guys are stupid. Remember what Mikey and Jake Shields said about average black belts and how bad they are, and Gordon said the same thing, knowing full well who buys their DVDs? Regular people. She says, my Facebook automatically reposts older content. That's not true. No, your Facebook, you got to go. I know all this stuff. You can't, that Facebook don't post nothing old. It might it'll show it to you, like your memories. You got to repost that. Yeah, she lying. You got to repost that. Facebook will show you old memories. And if you want to repost it, you can, which is what she did. She says, like I said, I have nothing to do with this. And coming here and attacking women because of a post that has nothing to do with what is going on is jumping assumptions. There was nothing in my post from 2020 saying that I support anything now. But media and unfortunately people will take advantage to attack others for no reason. We know, man, we're going to pull up them. Sarah got screenshots. I'm going to pull them up in a little bit. Train Angry says, I'm just curious, Mackenzie, what's your stance now? We've established that you're claiming you don't have control over your own social media and didn't know that was posted. Does your media team just post things without your regard? I'm just trying to have a better understanding. These are very serious allegations against the Galvals, and the way it seems, you're standing by them. We deserve to know if that's your stance. Sarah says your post had 13 hours ago. You posted that 13 hours ago, which means it was a new post. Mackenzie over here fighting for her life in these comments. She over here trying to knock you guys out from the keyboard. She over here typing on her keyboard trying to knock you guys out. It says, okay, bro. Oh, wait. Mackenzie says, my friend, I'm sorry. I'm training, focusing on my next fight, and taking care of my daughter. No, your daughter. It's your ex-husband's week to watch that girl. She lying on us. We know your ex-husband's watching the baby. Hence why my old content is brought up automatically on Facebook. That ain't true. Someone says, okay, bro, when you're done, don't forget to tell your friend to stop touching people. Well, touching and moaning. That man, let me stop. I would like to know Andre t-shirt, but he can find. They can find me. I might have to have Ice on speed dial. Yo, Ice, come get Andre Galvao. Don't feed the trolls, just block them. Sometimes you gotta attack the troll, but in her case, she's losing. She was wrong. She on the wrong side of history over here. She says, Sarah, girl, I can't believe you are still doubting. There aren't even training at the gym. How does she know that? Balea! Sorry, Balea, we're going after her. Well, tell that to Sarah, Balea. Let's all plead the fifth real fast since Balea's here. Balea, did you see the plead the fifth t-shirt? Oh, shoot. Let me show Balea the plead the fifth t-shirt. He didn't see the... Wait a second. Give me a second here, Balea. Give me a second. We got it's a typo on there, Balea, but let me post that for you, sir. Let me post this for Mr. Balea over here. If this thing won't move. Yeah, we got Mr. I Plead the Fifth, the original. we got a little typo on there, but we're gonna get it straightened out, Mr. Balea. I'll give you 5 cents. Balea, everybody plead the fifth in the live in the chat for me, please. Trademark. Balea getting 5 cents from every t-shirt sale. Oh yeah, you know Elvis Snap got to get ready. He Valentine's Day, a hard time of year for him. He got to put in double shift. He said, "I'm only gonna sell 5." Balea, bro. Ever since we jumped on Balea's pizza, he's been upset. We love you, Balea. We got Sarah here in the live stream. She going in on Miss Mackenzie Dern, who some of you guys really do like. Now, Balea, I can't defend her. Balea, listen, I can barely defend myself nowadays. I'm over. I can't protect nobody else except for myself. She on her own. She messed up. You know what? Balea never in any drama or any issues, cause he plead the fifth. Balea's smart, bro. He be now. I can't imagine somebody getting on Balea's bad side. She said she supported well, she didn't say she supported Andre and Angelica, but she posted an old photo basically supporting them, but she reposted that recently. So now she's going in on Sarah here in the live chat here. She says, "Girl, I can't believe you're still doubting. They aren't even training at the gym," which I'm not sure how she would know that. How would this be an updated picture? It's simple. Check my Instagram. Go back to 2020. I posted both to my Instagram and Facebook in 2020. My social media team automatically reposts Facebook content. My daughter, training, etc. Everything. I wish I had somebody to post for me. Well, not in this case. Would it mess up? You might have to fire your social media team. The same post, same caption, everything was reposted. I hadn't even seen anything. People come and attack me. Media jumps on it to say I'm making a statement. In the end, I'm the one being accused because of social media. Thankfully, it was taken down since people assume and being talked about my own abuse. That was a completely different situation. Well, still doesn't look too good. Says, yes, they have full authorization to work on my Facebook. And I have control, which is why I asked for the post to be removed. For no media outlet or anyone else to take advantage of the post. I'm sorry. I don't understand what you mean by the way it seems. I don't know what I did to seem anything about the subject at all. I was clarifying for another woman about a post. If you check out my Facebook, you will see a lot of the reposted content from when my daughter was... She deflecting with the daughter. Yeah, she probably don't know. Well, jump on the well, she need to fire her media team, social media team. Yeah. Well, the damage already done, Balea. What's she supposed to do? The damage. Nothing. The damage already done. Sarah says, please clear this up with a post or an official statement. Sarah got her there though, Balea. Mush. People still upset. She had 5 people. Balea, bro. Balea's favorite number is 5. Now Sarah over here got her. Sarah got her feet on this girl's neck. Sarah says, "Please clear this up with a post or an official statement." Mackenzie. Yeah, that's why we're looking at it. Earlier I said, man, don't piss off Sarah or LL Snap. Sarah on this girl's neck. She said, "Please clear this up with a post or an official statement," which she might have to do that. This is not a team if they are reposting this type of content. Train Angry says, "You posted a reshare weeks after it was announced that Andre Galvao was inappropriately touching students. Since then, we found out he cheats on his wife regularly." Oh, what? Whoa. Where do they? We plead the fifth on this. I don't know about this. Is this true? I don't know if this is true. I don't know if any of this is true. Allegedly. People be trying to sue me for reading comments. 5. She got 5. Actually, I think she got 4 world championships. She got at least 2 ADCCs. And how many worlds? Now Train Angry over here, he over here got some information. Now all this is alleged. Okay, allegedly. He says allegedly Galvao cheats on his wife regularly and has an STD he's been giving women. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm not really helping anything myself covering this stuff. I'm mostly covering this because Sarah's kind of headlining this one basically. Yo, don't shoot her, Sarah. Don't shoot her. I don't know if any of this is true. Get that checked out. That STD stuff, allegedly, get that checked out. "I'm not trying to confuse you, or I would never discredit your story. I just want to know if you stand with victims or the Galvaos. Will you make a statement, and when he is convicted?" Well, it's fine. She's doing better. She's a MMA, she's a UFC champion like that. Screw jiu-jitsu at that point. Who cares if Fionn beat her? She's a UFC champion, so I want her to get her money. And honestly, doesn't seem like she was really where's money. I don't know. He lost his lawsuit, Mr. Balea. He lost that lawsuit, so I think he gone. She says, of course. So maybe she's gonna put out a statement. Sarah says, "I appreciate it. Women and girls are counting on you." Everybody acting like the police, yeah. The thing is, they act like the police after the fact. They don't stop anything. Nobody's saying, "Hey, I stopped Galvao from doing something," or "Hey, I stopped so and so." They react afterwards. So that was Mackenzie. I think let me give me a second, real fast. We're gonna switch to big mode. Yeah, we are delving into too much drama. I mean, I prefer everybody stay out of drama. If everybody stayed out of drama, I would be watching jiu-jitsu content right now, or judo. Sarah, do you mind? Let me see. I'm looking at what Sarah sent me. Okay, no, never mind. We read all that. So I mean, I don't feel like Mackenzie owes us an explanation, but I mean, if she wanted to. Stream gonna be 5 hours? I hope not. I'm tired. She gonna pull up and beat you up? Well, not if you're carrying that heat like that. We are gonna talk about Gordon in a little bit, but let me jump over to Train Angry for a second. Those pages are anonymous, so they get to hide. Yeah, that's true. Well, like I said, they can come for me. No, Andre, they can come after me. No, Andre again. Oh shoot, there's too much, bro. See, this stuff be tiring me out. I know much be tired. Yeah, these guys are protected. So let me see real fast what's going on. Anything? Did anybody watch UFC BJJ? Yeah. Did anybody watch UFC BJJ or anything? Kingsway. That's crazy, bro. Why they do Kingsway like that? I'm just jumping through it real fast. Is that kid an Uber driver? No way. Is that kid an Uber driver, Bush? They streamed it on a weeknight. Yeah, they stream it on Thursday when we're training. Thursday night. Murasaki looks great. Yeah. Well, he beat. I mean, honestly, he was supposed to beat Andy Varela. I think he's supposed to be Andy Varela. There was a total of 30 people in the crowd. Well, it's only for UFC people. We can't even go watch it. Now, UFC BJJ it's always on the weekday. Well, Montague looked like a Uber driver. He looked like a what's the guy, in Italy with the gondola or whatever, with the stick and the boat. That's what he looked like. Gordon's post got 5 slides. Yeah. He's would it be the first champion to Uber and DoorDash? Yeah, it's true. Hey, that's honest work. Some other people on OnlyFans. The Japanese suck in judo? What are you talking about? Mason versus Pedro Machado. Okay, that might be pretty decent. They did Fionn and Cassia dirty. What happened? I saw they're going to have a match. What happened? What's going on? Were they supposed to be the main event or something? LL Snap, stay off of there. You make enough money, bro. LL Snap trying to put out a movie. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, Fionn and Cassia. Well, I mean, what can we say, Balea? What can we say? I think UFC BJJ dropping the ball, but that's me. They don't market their events. They're messing up the main event. They got Mikey out there. Then Mikey said he wasn't going to go for leg locks. So I don't know what to believe anymore. Tell Mikey to fight some guys that with some real no-gi experience. Now, I know Montague won. He won no-gi worlds, but he only did two no-gi tournaments. Harrison's first match, no-gi match was Mikey. How's your first no-gi match a title fight for UFC BJJ? So make that make sense. I can't watch it. My blood get too heated, and I train on Thursdays. We're just gonna jump around. Train Angry's jumping on. We need Train Angry to post his face so everybody can see him. He says Gordon loves jiu-jitsu, calls abuse victims liars, and says good people are getting messed over in reference to the Gavals. So I guess this is a screenshot or something. Wasn't this his first no-gi tournament? This was his next. Okay. How did Harrison do this tournament? Did he win? Okay, he won. His second match. He won his second no-gi match. Harrison, bro. Shoe shots. What is that? Yeah. Let me read this while we figure out what Belay is saying. He says, 100% it's crazy. There needs to be a balance where everyone gets gets screwed over. I'm using the PG-13 voice. But also understand that one girl lying will screw the whole thing up. Uh-oh. It's just the way the public operates. Every story should be fact-based and verified before making a big public thing. Gordon, if Gordon had to post only facts, he couldn't post nothing. Have you seen Gordon Ryan's posts? He would have to turn his... He can't... He's working... He's working at Acai Republic. But Gordon be posting misinformation all the time. But it's convenient when it doesn't play in your favor. He says everyone's story should be fact-based and verified before making a big public thing. If one girl gets caught lying, the whole community is going to be like, see, it can't become a fad. Has to be serious issues being addressed every time. But 100% it's good people are getting screwed over. Tell Gordon to let us see his stack. His stack of what? Oh, what he's on? It probably surprised you guys what he's on. Now, doesn't Gordon have enough issues at his school? I can name a couple. Isaac Michelle, homegirl, Hey Sunny. The other girl accused of some stuff too. Moneyberg. I blame Gordon for Moneyberg. That's about four things right there. I blame him for 4 things. This guy literally slapped Andre, and now he's defending him. Jake Shields says, this is why I don't train with women. Well, I mean, bro, you shouldn't be training with women regardless. Him in particular. Jake Shields, some of the stuff he said and done, he shouldn't be training. He shouldn't be training with anybody. I don't trust Jake Shields after he gave Moneyberger that black belt. That was it for me. I don't trust him. I don't care what he says. I don't care about the 10% that might be right. After he gave Moneyberger that black belt, whatever he said was suspect to me. He says he done training with women. Well, good. Now they're safe. Train Angry says, we will be letting every woman know that. Thank you for at least admitting you're not safe. Yeah. Well, you know, LL Snap does like Moneyberger. I think Moneyberger is funny. Now, I don't believe he should ever have been given a black belt. And I can't defend that. Jake Shields, I don't hate Jake Shields. L Snap, you over there? Where's Tony at? It said estimated annual BJJ affiliation costs comparison. So estimated cost in USD. So it said Checkmat 5,000, Atos 5,000, a little bit less than 5,000. Alliance 25, 30. Alliance, look at Alliance right there. Where's Gracie Baja at? Where's L Snap? Where's Tony at? Where Tony at? He like I got my black belt from Alliance, but I ain't in their finances like that. Why you guys be fighting, bro? You guys why you guys be fighting over some crazy stuff? We're just looking at random stuff right now, Gordon says, I taught the young children every day in my DMs. Uh-oh. Plead the fifth to that. Why would you say that? You should have pled the fifth. I'm not some random person. You kind of worse than a random person. Would you trust your kids talking to a random person or Gordon Ryan? I might take my chances with the random. I talked to all kinds of people across all age groups. This was another random person I was talking to today or that day. Where's Sonny been? Didn't they just put out a new DVD? But I'm wondering how was Sonny on the DVD? We got another post. I guess Gordon and Urbith. Okay. Oh, I don't even want to say what he said. Well, I'll zoom in though. I'll let you guys read. I'll let you guys read that. I can't read that on YouTube. YouTube would think I'm the issue. Yeah, YouTube would think I'm the issue over here, man. Why you post that stuff? I don't speak Portuguese, but that doesn't look good. I think he said, don't ever come to Brazil. That's what my Portuguese is saying. Can anybody translate that for me? LL Snap, can you translate that for me? Aqui no Brazil. I think that means don't come to Brazil. Where's Chris Hansen at? Yeah. Shoot. Listen, you guys support these people. You guys gonna buy his anti-octopus DVD? And you know what? Urbith crazy too. They both crazy. Somebody said, remember when his fanboys all said he didn't mean it? Some people will believe anything but the truth. Says, wait till they find out about Danaher. Someone says, this has to be an AI edit. There's no way Gordon is into kids as well as sharing Sonny around. Why they post that? Jiu-Jitsu drama. Johnny D. Yo, Belaya, bro. He said, people who do that, talking about kids, don't last long in Brazil. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Okay. My Portuguese is terrible, bro. Thank you to Zhao. We're just going through this. You know, this kind of stuff sucks. Train Angry says, women and kids deserve training access without being deemed legal risks. Honestly, you want your school to have women and kids. You know, that's probably going to bring better culture, better vibes to your gym. And it's when you get some of these toxic guys that your gym kind of goes downhill. BJJ World says, Gordon, crazy that this was where crazy that this is where you decided to go. I don't expect you to understand. Speaking about your dead dad, what happened to the other half of the life insurance money? What the hell are they talking about? What's going on? I don't know. They're talking about everything, bro. What the hell's going on with this sport, Balea? Gordon says, it was split between me and Nicky Ryan BJJ, just as the legal documents were set up 30 years before his death. Says, clever answer. Okay, on paper, that's what it is, but you didn't take your brother's share. I have screenshots from the conversation. If you deny it, I posted. Oh. They're saying he took his brother's share of whatever insurance, life insurance or something. That's why Def Squad broke up. He stole his dad's life insurance. Oh. What is Def Squad? Is it a gym in Houston or somewhere? Okay, well, I hope Gordon didn't take Nicky Ryan's insurance money. Gordon says, no, it was split evenly. You can even ask Nicky himself. We both got half of everything. My mom can also confirm, as she signed off of both that and his pension. Split even, and we got one car each. You should ask her for the confirmation. Oh, uh-oh. What the hell's going on? I don't want to read most of this. Oh, is that where they're from? That's the original team where Jones, Gordon, and Nicky and everybody came from. Oh, you mean Danaher, the Def Squad? Oh, you're saying that's why the Def Squad? I thought, LOL Snap be spelling things differently. That's why the Def Squad broke up, because he stole his dad's life insurance. Oh, wow, that's why they broke up. Didn't know that. Also, the original team, when they were in Puerto Rico, that's why they broke up. Damn, didn't know that. See, Balea wouldn't tell you any of that. Balea, you ask Balea, he gonna plead the fifth again. All he gonna do is say 5. 5, 5, 5. Okay, I don't know what the hell's going on, bro. But LO Snap said that's why they broke up. Didn't realize that. Okay, pretty crazy, bro. Cassia Moore versus Fionn. Okay. Now, I'm a Fionn fan, but Cassia is the future. There's some other stuff going on. What the hell's going on today? I can't keep up. Much hate this stuff, but I'm trying to see what's going on so I can understand. But, bro, by the time I catch up, I'm behind already. The thing is, Balea, he's in this industry, so he does need to plead the fifth. He's got family and house and stuff to take care of, so he does need to plead the fifth, though. I'm not sure what this post is from. It says, Gordon Ryan, excuse me. Maybe somebody sent that to him. It says, I'd rather not be objectified by people like you who crave for women in bikinis just so they appeal to your taste more. And he says, why? Because you look better in a bikini like everyone else? Sure, maybe I will be, but I'd rather not have men like you that with that attitude staring at my 15-year-old body. Oh God. Ooh. Damn. Gordon? What is Gordon doing? What is Gordon doing? Says it's probably more kids like my 17-year-old brother staring at your body. So this is probably a couple years ago. You should hit him up. And I'm not objectifying anyone. Look, LOL. I simply said women look better in bikinis. Oof. Shoot, that don't look too good. It says Gordon's thoughts on hitting on minors through direct message, or maybe the shit behavior at your gym. We need this t-shirt, LOL Snap. I want a t-shirt with these people on it. Gordon Ryan makes comments towards Erba Santos' child as ugly smack talk continues. So this is all in the past, but you know, the screenshots are real. It says Gordon, even to offend my worst enemy, this would never cross my mind. Super weird. We were talking about this Mackenzie post, but I think it got taken down. What? Wasn't it taken down? Yeah, that was taken down. Shout out to Sarah. She kind of got that taken down. Sarah got that taken down. You know, I gotta drink some water, bro. That got taken down, but we did cover that a little bit. Tom the Blast is over here upset too. Tom the Blast says, I don't care what your political beliefs are. That's your business. But if you're going to argue and attack people online, please remove my name and our school from your bio. Uh-oh. I receive messages daily about comments I didn't make in situations I'm not involved in. Strangers hold me accountable for the behavior of grown adults. That's not fair. And it's not something I have time or interest in entertaining. Represent yourself however you choose. Just don't drag the academy into it. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. I think Craig has some posts too. We'll see what Craig had to post. There's not much I wanted to talk about today, to be honest. Let's see where Sonny is first. You know, LL Snap said he might have to do some OnlyFans. I don't know where this girl is. She all over the place. No stories. Okay. Let's look at Craig, wherever Craig is. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, those look familiar. Why they do that? Craig has some screenshots of Gordon. Says, but in New Jersey, it would be okay for you to have intercourse relations with a 16-year-old girl that you don't coach. Said it would be 100% legal. If you were 57, it'd be fine. Would it be awesome? That'd be illegal in Texas, but just to clarify, just making sure it'd be for sure legal. Absolutely nothing wrong with it per New Jersey law. So theoretically, of course, you could have awesome relations with a 16-year-old if you wanted. Oh God. He said, is it okay to have relationships with a 16-year-old girl that you don't coach? Now, I don't think Andre or most of my Brazilian friends ask those kind of questions. I don't support any of this. I don't support any of this. One girl, she says, I don't think I missed a few chapters, or I think I missed a few chapters. How did this conversation even start? Did someone do this? Am I missing context? Like, what was this? Just a casual DM? Can anyone explain? Gabby can't say nothing. Okay, I can't read that. Some of this stuff I don't feel comfortable reading. I'll leave it on there for you guys to read yourself. Looks like he's talking to a lawyer. So we didn't have Chat GPT back then. That don't look too good now. You guys support all these people. You guys buy the DVD, go to the seminars, buy the rash guards, and all the other stuff. So I blame you guys. You guys watching. You guys know I didn't buy no Danaher, Gordon stuff. I ain't bought none of that stuff. I'm too busy making my own stuff. Some of the stuff I can't even. Craig was putting together a file. Yeah, what happened? Now, don't blame the live stream for that. This all imploded all at the same time as the live stream came up. Some of the stuff I can't read, bro. I'll read this last part. Again, you think you'd have to coerce a straight 16-year-old to bang a hot and famous older Brazilian? What world are we living in? Oh, okay. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the old beefs were good. I missed the old beefs. So we got some allegations. We got some possible tampering with insurance money and some other stuff. So that's crazy. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. We got one more post, I think. We're not going to stream long today. I can't let this stuff depress me. Can I read this without getting in trouble? Look, I feel dirty reading this stuff. Make sure you guys liking the video because I got to read this crap. YouTube, don't hit my channel. We're just reading this stuff, YouTube. Says, sorry, I was 15 and in Texas at the time. He then came to my gym with Danaher to teach a seminar, and he's just gross. I try to spread the word to my friends who sensationalize him because he is Gordon Ryan, POS. POS, you know what that means. We read this one. I guess he was potentially objectifying a underage female. Who was objectifying them? Okay, Gordon. Okay, Danaher's in the corner. Okay, alrighty. There might be more. There might be more to this stuff. There might be more to it. Gordon just put out a new video with BJJ Fanatics. Shout out to BJJ Fanatics. I might have something on there soon, so make sure you guys support that. Systematically dismantling the octopus guard. Craig said it's honestly a good video. And then he did systematically sharing your wife. Gordon, Craig crazy. Crooked Craig. Never let statutes of limitations get in the way of your dreams. Okay. Jesus Christ. That's why I tell people I do jujitsu or I do judo now. Craig says, Danaher, please enlighten us if you agree with Gordon. Is it awesome? Was that Gordon? Was that Danaher? Was that Danaher? Wait a second. That was Danaher? Wait a second. Let me go back in a little bit. Said Gordon being creepy with 15-year-olds. Okay. Ooh. He was 23 years old talking to a 15-year-old. Wait a second. Was that Danaher? Wait a second. What post was that? That was Danaher? Wait a second. That was Danaher? Wait, was that Danaher? Who I don't know who he was messaging. Jiu-Jitsu's basically 4chan, yeah, unfortunately. What makes me sad is that what always gets to me is that these are the top guys in the sport, you know, and there's good people out there, but unfortunately, yeah, I don't know the deal with those guys, man. Yeah, I don't know. I plead the fifth. I don't know. I know these guys, but I don't know them like that. You know what? You know. And honestly, all these teams got some stuff. You know, I was talking to a homie of mine. I was like, you know, my school didn't have any issues. And then homie brought up something. I was like, oh, dang, you know what? Oh, you might be right about that. So all these schools, you know, some of the stuff that, I was probably too young to understand. I wasn't a part of. You thought Craig was cool, Danaher? I think after CJI, I think that all imploded. Did you not watch CJI? when they didn't give them the 200,000 or 1 million, they got upset. None of this looks good though, for sure. None of that looks good. None of that looks good. None of that looks. It all looks terrible, bro. Was there something else I wanted to see? Let me see really quickly. Yo, that's true. Craig posted that video, the picture of him about to get jumped. I was like, dang, all right, time to get out of there. Now, if they try to jump me, I'm gonna need LO Snap and Mush. You guys gonna be ready? I don't know if we can handle that. That was a horde of people. What the hell is this? It says, leave my boy John out of this. It says, your boy is a creep. If he doesn't care working with a creep, then he is a creep as the other guy. Craig says, no, if it weren't for him, one active fugitive would be in prison. Uh-oh. What active fugitive? Which active fugitive? How many active fugitives are over there? Someone says the Gordon files are dropping. The Gordon files dropping wasn't on my Friday. So I guess that's the screenshots and stuff we saw earlier. Someone says, is he referring to Isaac? Either Isaac or Natty. Is Natty a fugitive? If not, it's almost certainly Isaac. Which is interesting because JD, John Danaher, personally replied to HG's post about the incident with a supportive, heartfelt note. Who is HG? Which one is the good people? Which people? Which people was I talking about? Which one? There's only two good people in jiu-jitsu. There's some good people in jiu-jitsu now. So it says, I like Craig, I do, but if he trained with John Danaher and Gordon Ryan for so long, he must have known that they had skeletons in the closet already. This is one reason why Craig left. Too many skeletons, and to save Nikki from his brother. John Danaher knows that Gordon did. This is all alleged anyway. He knows what Gordon did and still stuck by him when Craig and the rest of the team had the common sense to leave. Says didn't stop him from inviting John Danaher to CGI 2. Says John Danaher skeletons are not illegal, just unethical. Says I respect Craig and his quest to purge BJJ of sick, crazy people, but he gave the platform to the entire Cook's Way team a few months ago. He did, but to be fair, John Danaher potentially helping a person escape is most likely about Isaac, which is after CGI 2. So you think Danaher, a legend? I'm postulating here, but you think Danaher was kind of financing Isaac a little bit so he can get out the country and stuff? Because how is Isaac making money unless he's rich already? Oh yeah. Now if we ever get homegirl on the live stream, that might be good. We need LL Snap to find her for me. I wouldn't mind having her on here to share her story if she wanted to, but of course safety is the most important thing. Who cares about views and stuff? I'd rather someone be safe and protected versus, coming online. No, Andre, getting online and talking about stuff like this it's not for everybody, and it's not easy, as you guys can see. Was there anything else I wanted to talk about, or is that it? Shoot, I'm tired, bro. I want to enjoy my Friday. The thumb has a post. You guys know the thumb. He says, "Put your money where your mouth is. This is not talk. This is commitment." Atos BJJ, somewhere in France. I don't know where. And Zurich are launching with purpose, introducing the Atos Pink Team. 4 Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu classes per week, 100% free for women who have experienced any type of unwanted situation. No membership fees, no financial pressure, no excuses. Our mission, 100 female black belts in 6 years. That's not possible. They're going to be handing out black belts. The feeling is neutral. LL Snap. Bro, LL Snap and Sarah says this movement is proudly sponsored by Zurich because empowerment should never depend on money. If you need this program, it's free. If you believe in this mission, you can help sponsor a woman's journey. This is bigger than a gym. This is leadership in action. The launch of Atos Pink Team in France is part of a larger movement within the global Atos Jiu-Jitsu family. This same empowerment program is already being implemented at Atos Zurich and Atos Basel, where over 200 spots are openly dedicated to women in need. By bringing this initiative to France, we are expanding a model of support, confidence building, and long-term leadership development. Together, our academies are building a network of strong, trained, and empowered women across Europe. This is the standard of global Atos Jiu-Jitsu family. My question is, are those women safe? Women training make the environment 100% better. And girls, it's possibly a trap. Now, we're all human, right? So, sometimes girls have issues, sometimes guys have issues, but overall, I think that when you have girls and kids in your program, honestly, if you want to succeed in a school, you need to have kids all over the place. You need to have your executive people, your master's level people. You need the ladies crew. You need all those working together. Look at Simpleton MMA. Before they all had he said, unless you're a black woman in the body, you're not saying LL Snap crazy. But you need all those people working together to be successful. And even Simpleton MMA had to have beginners and intro classes and beginner classes. Even Kingsway has gi classes, right? I'm sure the gi classes make more money than the no gi classes. Leave our bonnets alone. Atos is charging money for members. Yeah, well, yeah, for sure. Maybe they can give a discount or something. I don't know. It is Black History Month, so let's not forget about that. Of course I want to educate you guys on all the crap about jiu-jitsu, blah blah blah. But it is Black History Month. Let's not take away from that. It's Black History Month. That's the most important thing right now. We care about Black History Month over here. Let me move my thing over here. I guess that's better right there. Let's see. Where should we start? We got too much to start. Godfrey got some good stuff. Let's jump on Godfrey real fast.
Surfing, when because you think of why surfing, guess what? Surfing, there's that.
You guys can't hear that at all. What the hecky? Not in public. Now, I didn't like bonnets in public, but homegirl that LL Snap likes, she made a good point. When you grapple, bro, hair, if you got locks, I used to have locks and stuff, bro, all this lint and crap, all this crap on the mat. And she trained at Simpleton, so I don't know how often they washed their mats, but yeah, so I understand we're in the bonnet now. Where the heck is my music at? Give me 1 second. Audio capture, where are you? Let's see, it's working now. Let's see. What the hell? Why aren't you working? Why ain't this working? Give me 1 second. It don't want to work for some reason. I don't know why. Let's see. Is that working? Nope. What the hell? It don't want to work for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe that's a sign I shouldn't do it. This thing don't want to work. The thing ain't working. Let's see. There's not much else I wanted to talk about Atos based. I mean, man, it is what it is, man. I can't help these people. I can't help these people. Let's see. He ain't playing. I don't know. Doesn't want to play. Shoot, I think that's it, man. We might be done. We might have an easy day today. All right, guys, I'm done. I'm not going to go on any longer. We will be back Monday. You guys know Monday through Friday, we're here. So Mackenzie Dern said she didn't post that. She said Sarah was on top of her. She said she didn't post that. It was on her team. Gordon and Danaher in some trouble. Where's Open Mat at tonight? Well, depending on where you are, it might be too late. Gordon and Danaher under trouble, under fire. We don't know where Isaac is. We don't know where Sonny is. Who else is in trouble? No words on the girl from Kingsway. Anybody else recovering? I don't know. Yeah. We'll get back to it during the week, everybody. Ooh, wait a second. There is one more story. It says attorney and pro grappler Paul Ardilla, you guys saw him at CJI2, explains the legal fallout of Rener Gracie's testimony. So I want you to never forget that Rener Gracie testified against jiu-jitsu. I need a new gym after today. What's going on, bro? So I'll read this. I'm gonna read this article. So just remember Rener Gracie testified against jiu-jitsu. So never forget that. Okay, never forget that. You guys forget stuff. Attorney and pro grappler Paul Ardilla explains the legal fallout of Rener Gracie's testimony in $56 million BJJ case. Attorney and elite grappler Paul Ardilla recently addressed a controversial case involving Rener Gracie's testimony against a BJJ instructor. So, the Gracies believe there's a difference between Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, and they only recognize Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. Okay, so you say you went to Gracie University or somewhere, they might not recognize you if you go up there with your belt on. They might make you put on a white belt or something. Long live Oswaldo. Yeah. They make you think the Gracies were the only people training jiu-jitsu back then. And we still ain't got proof that they train with Mitsuyo Maeda. We still don't know if they train with him. You got into it with all of them? Dang. He says, when word spread that Rener Gracie took the witness stand against a jiu-jitsu instructor in a major injury case, the reaction across academies was swift and polarized. The verdict has ballooned past 56 million, and the fallout forced practitioners everywhere to confront uncomfortable questions about instructor liability, what we owe beginners who walk through the door, and whether a Gracie testifying against another coach crosses some unwritten line. The incident happened on November 2018 at Del Mar Jiu-Jitsu Club. Jack Greener walked in for what was reportedly his first trial class. Now, that guy trained jiu-jitsu. He was a wrestler. I believe he did a couple classes or something. He was a wrestler, and it was a freak accident, but, it was like the perfect storm of the instructor going for a move, and, he kind of moving crazy. You know what? Honestly, I tell people to go to judo now. Says he left with a fractured neck and spinal cord damage after a sparring session with a black belt instructor, Francisco Itilarade. So shout out to my Ecuadorians over here. You guys know Sinistro. Didn't tell him to leave the ego at the door. It says who worked through a sequence on the novice while he was turtled up. United States Fire Insurance Company turned down a $1 million settlement offer before trial, the full policy limit. The jury came back with $46.5 million interest and costs pushed the total past $56 million, leaving the insurer on the hook for a massive excess exposure well beyond what they could have paid to make the problem disappear. Rener Gracie testified for the plaintiff, so he testified against the black belt in this situation. Clark Gracie testified for the defense. So Clark Gracie, he's a good Gracie. He was testifying for. I'm calling him Sinistro. That's his nickname. Rener Gracie testifying for the plaintiff. Says two Gracies, opposite sides, the family that built Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, now publicly disagreeing about what counts as acceptable instruction. Court records show Rener Gracie walked the jury through video footage, frame by frame. His conclusion: the grip gave Sinistro no rear control over Greener's head or neck. I had never seen that move performed or taught in the manner Sinistro used it. That's a lie. That's a lie. That move is from Leo Vieta. It's a very common move. That man, Henner Gracie was lying in court. And just so you guys remember, Henner Gracie got paid $100,000, $50,000, or $100,000 to do that. And then it was only when people online got on top of him that he decided to donate that money. But he was going to keep whatever $100,000 for his expert testimony. He says an expert of Sinistro's level would know that by the arm being bound the way it is, the head not being controlled in any way, any forward pressure or momentum would be directed towards the subject's head. That's not, I watched that video. Don't crash out. Yeah. I watched the video. Sinistro did the move. He shouldn't have done the move, but he did the move. And then the guy kind of just, the way the guy reacted, put himself in danger. Like, the guy didn't know any better, although he did wrestle to a high level. But the way he reacted was like, it was the perfect storm of, somebody going to get injured. Says Henner also pushed back on the idea that hard sparring does much for brand new students. You rarely remember what just happened to you, he said. Well, his students don't roll at all. He said after getting worked in live rolls, he went further, suggesting that if this kind of conduct became standard, it would poison the well for recruiting. If Sinistro's conduct was acceptable conduct by a expert black belt instructor in the industry of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, it would have a negative long-term effect on attracting people to the art. Clark Gracie saw it differently. He told the court the grip and positioning looked fine to him, reasonably safe, nothing improper. He'd seen the move plenty of times. We've all seen that move. Sparring, he argued, gives students real-time experience defending and anticipating techniques. Then came cross-examination. Clark admitted that there were technical limits to the controlling the head with that grip. He also conceded that Sinistro could have bailed on the maneuver earlier. Those admissions handed the plaintiff exactly what they needed. Evidence the injury wasn't inevitable. Ardilla's gut check. He said, Ardilla didn't hide his first reaction when he heard Henner was testifying against another instructor. He told Grappler's Perspective podcast, initially, like everyone else, I think I had a very visceral reaction to, yo, man, why are you testifying against your own? You know what I mean. That sentiment echoed through group chats and locker rooms. Testifying against your own feels like breaking rank, especially when it's a Gracie doing it. But after digging into what actually happened, Ardilla's position shifted. This wasn't about loyalty to the tribe. It was about what black belts owe white belts. The standard of care for someone who's a black belt is or should be higher. Like, you should be held to a higher standard because not only are you a black belt, but you're also the coach, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you trying wild moves? That's true. Now, he's not speaking like a real lawyer, though. Judo Newaza turtle training has been doing this for decades. That move. Now, if you watch that video, that man moved. That man was moving like a... that man was moving crazy. Respect your roots. Judo is the parent of jiu-jitsu. Well, technically, jiu-jitsu is the parent of judo, but I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Because jiu-jitsu, whatever form of jiu-jitsu did precede judo. That is true. It was a art. It was a art of war. It was like for killing people, maiming people back in the day. And then judo came around and kind of put everything together into better packaging and better presentation, better product. What I'm pushing for. We have I don't do jiu-jitsu t-shirts, but what I'm pushing for is more of a hybrid of jiu-jitsu and wrestling and judo together. I think that's like the best martial art. But we'll see. He said something bad was going to happen, but kept going anyway. Ardilla framed it with a hypothetical that strips away the complexity. What if it wasn't that move? What if it was the coach trying to scissor legs takedown and just snap the guy's ACL, right? I think at that point, where's like a move that is more clear, like, you shouldn't do that. Dang, Ardilla, you can't talk. You talk like me. Some techniques have no business being tested on day one students. A guy just trying to figure out what jiu-jitsu is, and you're doing like that, like these crazy moves, you messed up. It is what it is, right? I just want to say that guy, the guy that got injured, had a lot of wrestling experience. The guy was wrestled a lot, And he might have been his first jiu-jitsu class, 1 or 2 jiu-jitsu classes, but he had some grappling experience. So I don't want to read any of this. Injuries can happen. That's why I'm a big proponent. Whenever these young guys want to open up schools, I believe Mika Gavao wants to open up a school, and some of these other young guys, even Sinistro, like when he was teaching, it's like you need some age on you. You need some life experience. I don't think Sinistro really has life experience, but that's why I think it's so important to have life experience before you become a head coach, full-time instructor. I think you do need to apprentice, basically. That's what I did. I didn't start teaching classes. I started teaching as a blue belt, and I would cover kids' classes, but I didn't really start teaching full classes by myself until several years later. I was a brown belt teaching beginners, and then you move on to different programs. But I do think that's the best way to do it, So you do have a lot of schools with young people that they think they can handle everything, but there's so much that can go wrong. Look at that situation. I think that's it, man. We're not going to hold you guys ransom today. Thank you for all the support. We'll be back Monday. And equal submission grappling. Well, I mean, grappling is grappling, right? I mean, you should be able to do a little bit of everything, honestly. You should be able to do some newaza. You should be able to do a couple wrestling moves, couple judo techniques, couple submission techniques. You should know a little bit of all that stuff. And it's only more recently where people scared to take the gi off or put the gi on. I don't know what to say. That's basically it. We're going to work on the merchandise, and we'll be back Monday. Hopefully, jiu-jitsu people, please stay out of trouble, because I don't want to cover you guys. We already got Gordon in hot water, Andre and Angelica in hot water, Danny here in hot water. Come on, people, stay out of trouble. Ellis Snap say he's done with this. He'll be back on Monday. All right, that's it, man. We'll see you guys. Happy Valentine's Day. Woo! Happy Valentine's Day. We're supposed to watch some Black History, but we'll save it for the next time. Enjoy yourselves. Be safe. Wrap it up if you need to, or don't wrap it up if you good. Have some fun. Be safe. Be safe for me. Be safe out there, everybody. Don't make no babies out there, okay? Don't make no babies out there. Stay in your relationships. Don't break up. Stay in your relationships, okay? Now, I'm in hiding until the 15th of February. I gotta stay in hiding in the basement until the 15th. Then I can come back out. Ello Snap got advice for you guys. Okay, listen to that. Some of you don't need to do that. Some of you need to just go crazy. Some of you got to get your girl pregnant. Some of you got to put a ring on it. Some of you got to put a baby in there. Some of you guys got to put some work in. Now, I got to lay low. That's what I got to do. I need to lay low. So, you guys won't see me for a couple of days, but we should be back on Monday. And as always, try not to don't get jaded. It's easy to get jaded. Sarah over here going to war. Don't listen. Most of these people ain't got no education, IQ low, brain cells low. Don't argue with them. That's what I learned. Don't argue with all these people. So we'll be back on Monday. Shout out to all the supporters. Look, we did good today. I didn't make no bad jokes. I didn't get nobody offended too much. I think Mush was a little tired of the topic, but it is what it is, man. And we'll get back to watching some matches and stuff later on. So I'll see you guys. Have fun. Be safe. Elbow Snap. Elbow Snap. Drink your sticky fluid. What is that? What is that slippery fluid you drink? What is that you drink? The aloe vera. All right. Elbow Snap gonna be slipping and sliding tomorrow. I'll see you guys. Let me get out of here. Bye, Sarah. Good work today. Sarah was on that girl's neck.